So I recently flew to Colombia. My day started by waking up at 4 a.m. And look at this sky. Here I am on the road to Orlando, Florida. I am finding my terminal, boarding a train, and finally being transported to my gate. Today I will be flying with Spirit Airlines. Here we can see many airplanes. What a beautiful sunny day. Hola, hola, hi, hello. Aquí nos encontramos en el aeropuerto de Orlando. Ya casi va a salir el vuelo. Vamos para Medellín para los 15 de la primita. Lero, lero. Passengers have on personal items and carry-on. They walk towards their gate. Here we can see employees unloading the craft. Passengers have possibly already disembarked. Workers are preparing the craft for the next flight. Here we can see some workers walking underneath. One man is carrying or dragging a cone. Another man is pulling on what looks like a hose. I am unsure what they are going to do, but I can guess that they are putting in fuel into the craft. Here we can see the man connecting the hose. What a beautiful sunny day for a flight. Here the airport crew is preparing everyone to load the plane. And I found my seat. A quick selfie before we take off. Mira qué curioso. Está relleno por la presión, pero está súper inflado. Though my video does not show the landing, here the airplane is lowering its altitude. It is very close to landing. Here we can see mountains, houses, and roads. Our flight was calm and steady. I was very comfortable. Those buildings with the metal roof are plantations. Normally, orchids or other plants are harvested there. What a beautiful landscape. The view is amazing. Looking at so much nature gives me happiness. We are getting closer and closer to land. We are seeing more houses and farms. The sky has very few clouds. The weather seems cool and breezy. Llegué a Río Negro y estoy esperando la maleta para ir a encontrarme con el cachetón. Ya casi llega la hora de vernos y vamos a hacer más videos para ustedes. Nos vemos, muchachos. Chao. Acá estamos esperando que nos lleguen los muchachos para recogernos y irnos a almorzar, que el caso es de hambre. Y ya para bajar a Medellín. The buses behind me are local forms of transportation. They usually go down to San Diego. I'm waiting on my personal car to pick me up. And as you can see, there are cars waiting. Families are excited to reunite. Some bring balloons as a gift. To the side, we can see taxis waiting. This is another form of transportation. They wait for a passenger to contract them and transport them. As we exit the airport, we take a roundabout. We are greeted by the flags, as well as a small decoration of what I call el tricolor, amarillo, azul y rojo, the colors of the Colombian flag. Then we take a second roundabout and off to Medellín. Since we were so hungry, we stopped by a restaurant. Here we can see a beautiful painting of what the life is like from our ancestors, maybe even grandparents. In this restaurant, there is a children's play area or a small park. Look at that view. The mountains are just breathtaking. The flowers and the variety of trees and plants, the smell in the air. Afterwards, I went to Santa Fe, Antioquia. It's a mall. It has many stories and lots of people are shopping. Cars are on display. Bueno, chicos, aquí voy caminando. Ya voy a encontrarme con el primo, con Edu, para que podamos saludar, pasar un rato, almorzar y ya pues de pronto hacer videos para ustedes los cachetones, para que puedan seguir aprendiendo, juiciosos con sus libreticas, tomando nota. Y bueno, nos vemos pronto. Chao. Ahí llegó el primo. Lero, lero. Cute. This is my balcony view of Medellín. I just love the mountains, the trees, and the buildings all work together. Can you hear that water running through the canalización? In this video, it's my last day. Look what I saw at the airport. We are on our way back. Inglés con los cachetones. Y a pasarnos toda esta fila. Ya quedamos para Biomi. Hola, hola, hi, hello. ¿Cómo están mis cachetones aquí? Bueno, estoy en el aeropuerto aquí en Río Negro. Un poco de vocabulario para los que viajan. Here we have stairs to board the airplane. An aircraft just parked right behind us. Here is the hallway where we load, where we board the plane, and there's a waiting room just over there. There's also another waiting room on this side over here where we have some snacks and some beverages that we can purchase, some medicine and things like that. We are just waiting for our flight to be called so we can start loading the craft. Chao mis cachetones. My favorite place to buy palito de queso and a drink to go. I usually buy these for my flight and eat them on the plane. Here I'm showing my braids that I got done this morning. They look amazing. I love them so much. My hairdresser from Medellín named Jessie or Jessica, she did them. Thank you so much. I love them. I look great. Hola, hola, hi, hello, bienvenidos mis cachetones. Les cuento que aquí estoy en el aeropuerto. Atrás acabo de hacer ya el check-in y pasar la inmigración. Acá estamos pasando por todas las tienditas, entonces un poquito de vocabulario pues. So we just did a check-in at the counter and they asked for our passports and any luggage that we had. We checked in, everything went great, thank goodness. We also passed immigration. They asked for our flight information and they asked for our passport to check in. We had to take off our sweaters. We had to leave our jackets and also our luggage or backpacks so it could be scanned. We also passed through a store where we could buy some souvenirs. I bought a souvenir. We also bought a snack from another location. We have snacks behind us, stores. We also have a restaurant coming up where we will soon have our lunch before we head out to Orlando. My family is flying with me and we will be arriving about 4 or 5 p.m. Here you can see there's some construction happening in the airport of Rio Negro. And we also have flights and aircrafts landing. They also are unloading passengers. They clean the craft and prepare it for the new flight. Sorry that the camera is shaking. I am in selfie mode here. Let me show you here some crafts that are parking. You can see right behind us a craft parking, some loading of luggage, some airport workers. We can see the hallway in which the passengers load the craft, also called airplane, but craft is also another word for it. Today we will be flying Spirit, so we hope all goes well. We will be loading from gate 12. So right behind us here we have gate 12. That is where our airplane will be waiting for us to load. We also are waiting in the waiting rooms. We're about to have lunch at this location. I'll let you know how it goes and if it was good and if I recommend it. Hola, hola, hi, hello. Otra parte de Inglés con los Cachetones. Les quiero contar que, aprovechando que no hay gente acá para explicarle un poquito. Bueno, here is where people would line up by gate or by zone. So here we usually have zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, and they call you by groups to load the craft. Here we have a counter where people give the passport and their flight and enter the hallway. Down the hallway, an airplane is waiting for us to load. Remember, our carry-ons or our backpacks go above into the cabinet area, and some backpacks can be in front of us underneath the seat. Now, I hope everyone has a safe flight and learns a little bit something about flying. Bye. I had salmon with papa criolla and tomatoes. The skin was crispy and this dish was delicious. Here we have some typical Colombian people dancing a cumbia. This is a choreography typical in Colombia. It is a traditional, respectful, and contagious dress.
La cosa tiene que mirar en su lugar. Separemos todo lo vamos a crear. La conciencia de todos los juzgados. El lugar. La cosa
To better a country,
separemos todo lo vamos a crear.
and please
La conciencia donde
be
todos
conscious
juzgamos.
where our recycle should go. Create awareness.
Podemos proteger el medio ambiente. Somos cultura aeropuerto. Con esta campaña buscamos sensibilizar a toda la comunidad aeroportuaria para que distinguamos los residuos.
Everyone in Colombia and around the world should recycle correctly.
Recuerda, en el plan, en CLASE estamos comprometidos con el cuidado del medio ambiente.
We are responsible to take care of Mother Earth. We are all part of it.
La cultura ciudadana es compromiso de todos nosotros, porque si ellos pueden, nosotros también podemos. Cuidar y preservar el medio ambiente es tarea de todos. Cuidemos nuestro aeropuerto, cuidemos nuestro medio ambiente con los residuos en su lugar.
Please recycle so we can take care of our airports, nature, and our Mother Earth. Thank you for such a wonderful presentation. At the airport, I was able to meet Grupo Interaseo, a community for recycling and a better earth. Thank you. Our Spirit Airline craft has arrived. First, we board all passengers that have special needs, wheelchairs, children, and they board the plane first. We are in line so we can board the flight. Our luggage has been loaded or packed into the craft storage. Here we see an airplane taking off. I just finished scanning my ticket and now I'm walking down the hallway. Oh, there's a line. I must wait. That is where the airport is. We are waiting in the hallway. This is my spot in line, and that is a pillow for airplanes. Here we can see airport crew, our Spirit flight, and different types of carry-ons. There's lots of symbols on the floor to guide airplanes. Here we could see the crew members guide this airplane to park safely and correctly. Each movement indicates a special parking. On our way back to Florida. And so the adventure begins. I am walking down the aisle. Not that kind. This is my favorite. We officially landed in Orlando, Florida. What a beautiful evening. I love fall sunsets. Here, the days are shorter and the nights are longer. So about 5:30 p.m., it starts getting dark. I'm currently taking a small train to leave the terminal. Now we must drive back home. Safe travels, everyone. Thank you for watching.